Alright guys, so we're back with the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. I apologise if you don't like the fact that I'm eating, but not eating all morning, so we thought we'd catch up on some chocolate cluster cornflakes. If you've ever seen them, if you know what they are. If you don't know what they are, I highly recommend you to check them out, because I don't think you have them outside the UK, but I could be wrong. Okay, so we haven't done this in a couple of days. Not far away, you know, we have done it like literally a couple of days ago, so we're not too out of touch with it. Okay. So, we might as well go back to the Groundbreaker.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled...
Let's take Parvati and Felix. And we can keep Ellie on board.
Yeah, boss?
Okay. Can we fast travel there? Should be able to.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to attack our warring forces in Israel. Report any sightings to your local warning.
So we now figured out what them little alien-like creatures are. They're apparently space rats.
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table, stand in a corner?
Talk to Parvati at the bar.
But a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing skins. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating.
If it isn't my favorite friendly freelancer. What ain't I got?
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said. Feeling my heart shake. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, fine it is. Bottoms up.
I'm no expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
You want to know what I think? I think you should write what you want to say down on your hand. Always worked for me.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
So, Parvati, you gonna read this poem for us, or do we have to turn down the lights first?
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. And it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's too many what ifs. You know, if you want something to work and she wants to be with this girl, then she should just shoot a shot, man. Be honest, be straight, say that you like her, you know, and she'll, you know, turn round in the end and she'll give you an answer. And you're either going to like it or you're not, but at least you know then, do you know what I mean?
Don't you tease me in my moment of weakness. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not? What, just move on? Like snapping your fingers? I don't know. Maybe I got a weak heart. It all just seems impossible. Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that easy, is all.
It is.
I'm not used to speaking free with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
You are welcome, pal. Like I say, there's nothing to fear. At the end of the day, you just gotta be real, man. Just be real. Don't have anything to fear. And if at the end of the day she does turn around and reject you, then it wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. And you're in a peace of mind. Yeah, you might feel a bit shit at the time, but you get over it and you find someone else. There's always going to be someone out there that eventually you find, you know. And that's my experience in real outside of this. Not that I need to bring my real life into it, but you just keep going, guys. That is the message I would say on it. You just gotta keep going, find your person. If that person ain't her, then she'll find someone else. Okay, so...
This is my favorite room. It's so spacious.
Awesome. I think it needs filling though. So a whole lot of empty at the minute.
So I was watching this serial the other night, yeah? You know that slick-looking spacer from All My Colonists? They got her playing the Queen of the Marauders.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. I wanted to see that too. Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and... I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
You are welcome. I'm glad you fixed that. I sorted that out. Okay. Is that mission complete? Looks like it. We need to return to her when we get that thing from Gladys, isn't it? Okay, so we want to fix Sam. So that's where we want to go first.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright. Let's get the show on the road. Just got a slight curl in my hair, guys. Ah, fuck it, man. We best just leaving that shit. Hold on. Let me fix this shit. That'll do. Fuck it.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Argos traffic systems. Status operational. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Alright, let's get going.
Hell of a welcome.
I'll take that armor.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair. Alright, any more
stuff added to the codex. Nope. Let's go right round first.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10.
Okay, I think we're going to switch out one of the weapons at the moment, because it's not really doing as much as I want it to do. So, if we switch out...
Warning. Pathing obstruction.
Plasma rifle. Interesting.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of reversal.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Let's look at this terminal. Roseway Laboratory and Outpost, property of Anti-Cleo Terminal Access. Messages, welcome B. Martin. So we've got messages from administration to B. Martin, subject relocation. Dear Sir and / or Madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost have been terminated. Anti-Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to any of 3 available Anti-Cleo worker facilities with the following restrictions. Number 1, relocation fees will be deducted from pay. Number 2, if your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Number 3, approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Number 4, if you would like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit waitlist. Number 5, please include your audit fee paid in full. Number 6, if you cannot pay for your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. Number 7, approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for cooperating with Anti-Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Anti-Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Violating the directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Personal files. Okay. Error. All personal files are being purged from terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and information stored in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost terminals are the property of Anti-Cleo. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Anti-Cleo appreciates your cooperation. What's this? Pick up snake skin.
You have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
How about no? Okay, we got a shit ton of ammo. I'll do.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Pick up riot control helmet. I've got a better helmet. Okay. It's like it's night time, so we're gonna sleep.
Warning. Having obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms.
Definitely night time now. Let's eat some food. Okay.
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
Looks like we missed the fun.
Fun times. Oh, we'll be coming back to that in a second. Let's go this way. The vermin, what's this about? Let's take that for the vermin. Okay. Oh shit, look at that smoke. Still spaceships about them. Must be something. Old journal. Dad, I'm writing this on the odds that you find your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going, hoping that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We were doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favour and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. For as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Interesting. Let's have a drink. Why not? Codex.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
Cheers for all the ammo, bro.
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Okay, let's go straight into the storm. Oh, there's something over here.
Call that a parking job? These
Subship
pirates are
crash
making the rest of
discovered.
us look bad.
Oh, that was a bit. I'll take it. So let's go inside this area, I guess. Okay.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know? Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told. And I was told not to do such. Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like a crap spacer's choice pedals.
This is where the distress call was from. We'll come to that machine thing in a minute. Getting dark, man. Okay. So we're packing a lot of shit here. Let's get rid of some of it.
What can I do you for? Oh, for a...
Okay. So we're in one of them areas where we can't just take things. We can off corpses, but not off people itself.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's Raptidon territory. Sit down.
I don't need to do it myself. I can stay here if you want.
So you'd send someone else on your damn fool mission.
Guess we can't speak to them.
You're not listening. We can stop this.
Only thing stopping them beasts is high caliber kinetics.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm ready for another bar crawl, Captain.
I don't have time for this.
Hey, that's illegal.
Oh,
what do you
shit.
think you're doing? Oh, sorry for the misunderstanding.
Carry on.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell to corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's. Sure. Not like I get many customers. Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some Tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much. I'm so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times. Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed. Sure. You need something to clean raptidon blood out your clothes?
Can we sell anything? Awesome. Can sell you a spade. Want to see what else we can do with these weapons before we sell the rest of them. But yeah, let's not accidentally steal anything again.
Carry on.
The vent shafts are how the raptidons are getting out of the lab.
I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I am perfectly calm. A portrait of tranquility.
We can't speak to them even though we've been there a few times. Another bot that has been destroyed by the looks of things. Some chicken. Weldon.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
You are? But corporate never told me they were sending a fixer. Nobody tells me nothing.
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises. I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Anti-Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct. Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
Okay, I guess that settles that then.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? Why? Are you heading to the lab? Because that would be... I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't want to know.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. The results are outside the margin of error. Technically. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass. Any news? On that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing? Lay it on me. As little as possible. I mean, yeah. I'm staff. Endocrinologist. We've been studying a load of raptidons hauled in from Monarch. Ask Dr. Crane. All I know is my bit, analyzing the raptidon equivalent of hormones.
Yeah? Anyone in particular?
Mostly they're leptin analogs. Raptidons have 4 different varieties. Concentrations vary based on the season.
Could be, Captain. Can't see how there's a market for them, though.
I can't hardly imagine having so much food you'd have to trick yourself into not eating it.
It was like that when we got here. I heard it had been shut down for years. But the toilet's flush and the roof doesn't leak. Much. Hey, whatever. I've had days like that. Want to talk about peptides? I've got, like, amazing stories about cortistatin.
So I'd go for these, but I don't want to be wasting any more bits than I already am. And we've got pretty good gear at the moment. Okay.
So, hoping to score some free samples?
Alright, let's see what this mission's all about. Might as well sleep here for the next 9.5 hours. Let's eat some food. Okay, that'll do.
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better.
Move along.
Huh?
Workbench discovered. Awesome. And the vendor machine. Alright.
I got 500 bits on the Darlings team to find.
The stats are better on the spaces.
Okay.
I've stayed in worse.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carbon in here, it's just a matter. More simulated. Just put it. Of course, because I didn't. We're gonna. Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if you got the carbon in here. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Nice.
Some giant fire pile. Okay. Okay, let's go to this building.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork. Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness. It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
You okay? Yeah, can do.
Do you want your lemonade?
Lemonade, please. How'd it go?
Good.
Good.
Got a bit bored at the end because it was starting to finish. Taxi wasn't bad back though. Taxi wasn't bad back. Only £7.
It's right now.
Cheaper with Busy Bee than it is with Office.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So. Cool.
I'm gonna answer him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mum's gone to sleep for a bit.
Okay. Love you more. See you in a bit. Alright, let's rescue Jameson first. That's our first point of call.
50 says this guy's already rap fodder.
We'll see. We will see. Use these controls to attack and block. Most melee weapons can perform free swing combos. All melee weapons something something. Alright.
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
Fuck me. Okay. Well, you've used most of my fucking bullets, you bellends. Let's swap out this weapon for...
They can't keep us out.
let's destroy some of these. So I'm all about guns, really, guys. Okay, let's see what this is. Ooh. Motherfucker. These mines, man. Crazy shit. Not gonna lie, that shit me up then. Oh, I like how realistic most of this is in the game. The fuck is that? Do. All right. Okay, let's take some heavy ammo.
Someone knows how to make an entrance. Again.
Pretty dope weapon, that is. Okay.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Shit ton of stuff, believe it or not. What was that we just picked up? Job. For me, this gun isn't really doing anything right now. So if we switch out this gun for another one. August security systems, security lockdown. All personnel please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Unsightly bloodstains, ? Consider Auntie Cleo's laundry soap, now with a refreshing lemon zing scent. Experimental notes. Rapidon or Raptidon fluid ingestion, number 1 objective, number 2 procedure, number 3 results. Raptidon fluid ingestion test objective. Objective, determine the maximum amount of Raptidon digestive acid that can be safely ingested by humans before adverse effects present themselves. Raptidon fluid ingestion test procedure. Proposed procedure. Slowly introduce increasing amounts of Raptidon digestion or digestive acid into the evening meals of randomly selected workers and observe their overall health. Raptidon fluid ingestion test results. Number 1 milliliter, minor stomach pain and nausea, safe. Number 2 milliliters, minor stomach pain, extreme nausea, safe. Number 3 milliliters, major stomach pain, debilitating nausea, some vomiting, potentially unsafe in the workplace. Number 4 milliliters, temporary blindness, frequent vomiting, patient unable to describe pain, unsafe. Number 5 milliliters, unable to record symptoms as patient died within the hour. It's a bit savage. Nice job.
Yeah, huh? He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot. Yeah, but I got a good feeling about him, is all. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path. That's not exactly what I'm saying.
Well, we didn't mean to talk to you about that, but there you go. Accidentally came across it. That was the result. I like this pistol, man. Tactical shotgun. Perhaps we can give that to Ellie. Let's go with that one instead. Alga security system, security lockdown, all personnel. Please report to assigned workstations, report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Have you brushed your teeth with Auntie's binding white paste today? ? Messages. Employee ID 832420. Employee name Maria Volkova. Project Administrative Support Staff. Number 1 from M. Volkova. Okay. Everyone, I am sick and tired of cleaning bone out of the culture processor. This is the 3rd time this month the next employee to get their hands stuck in that damn machine is getting written up. Masha. From our porter, hey Masha, just FYI, gonna need another cleanup in the lab. Porter. Forwarded from A. Crane. We've lost another finger for that internal culture processor. I'm formally requesting new safety brackets be installed as the current ones register with wrapped on hide but not human flesh. This is unacceptable. Got another terminal here. So it says the same basic information, but at the bottom says try Anti-Cleo's handy off the surgical stain remover of choice messages from a crane. Employee ID 791611. Employee name Ruben Porter. Project Chief Site Safety Engineer. Porter, according to my records, January 23rd is your birthday. As is protocol, please feel free to enjoy one 10-minute break between your normally scheduled 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock patrol shifts. I sincerely hope that on this day you take a moment to enjoy the fresh air of Terra 2, brought to you by the thorough kindness of Auntie Cleo. Regards, Dr. Crane. Definitely need to make some new space. Found a flaw in you, impedophobia. After being encumbered one too many times, you no longer function well while encumbered. No, we're good. We're not risking all that for a perk point, personally. There you go. That one's off. That's one we've just read about.
Help! Somebody get me the hell out of here! Let's take bets on what shuts him up first. A hungry rat or my backhand?
Did someone lift the lockdown?
Nope, we just picked it. Lock picked it.
How the... Wait, I know you. You're responsible for the Emerald Vale fiasco. How the hell did you get in here? No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in? Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. Can't save myself from mortal peril. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you. Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye. Wonderful! That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
This hair, man. Yeah. No, we rescued them. Either he took off or not, I don't know. But we did it. Alright.
feeling if no one sees.
Exactly. All right, we've saved Anton. Lift, lockdown, hallway door. Go for it. All personnel please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Unsightly bloodstains, question mark. We've already read that. Hallway door unlocked as is protocol. Unauthorized entry will be marked in suit. In site supervisor Crane A's records. So, messages. Employee ID 791611. Employee name Ruben Porter. Project Chief Site Safety Engineer. So, from our Porter. We need a new code for the armory lockover in the storage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again. And do not write it down this time. Use your brains, Porter. From J. Martinez. How about in this order? The month of your birthday, number 1. How many security rotations we have per hour, 2. The number of accidents we've had this month involving that damn culture processor, 3. The maximum volume in milliliters of Raptidon stomach acid a human being can ingest before we consider it lethal, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Auntie Cleo, remember Auntie knows best, in brackets, any thoughts to contrary will be met with immediate and swift disciplinary action. Sounds fine, thanks, Porter. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like a very easy password, mate. So we need to go in there. That's Back that way. So we want to figure out which way is which. Okay, so what we want to do is go back to Roseway. And speak to Anton.
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered my research. Without my work to focus on, I find myself tending towards darker paths of inquiry. That is wonderful news. I'd feared the worst. Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system.
Alright, we got a perk. I'll take that.
You've returned. What news? Please tell me you've recovered my research. Oh, really? Who?
We're gonna go back on that decision. Because see, I think he's not all he's made out to be.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Oh, we turned the old lab into storage a long time ago. Anton needed someone to fetch precursors, and when Anton needs someone to fetch something, that someone is invariably me. About being an assistant? No, I suppose I'm not. I know as much about this stuff as Anton does, but I'm treated like a child. You know what it's like? Being shackled despite my potential? Frustrating, that's what.
Okay. Let's see what... Right, it looks like we're on daylight hours. Okay. So, if we travel here,
All this fresh air is making my nose itch. Guys, all right?
We didn't have many trees in Edgewater. Seems a shame to cut them down.
Incoming!
Abandoned data pad. To whom it may concern, I've been an anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honoured. I believed anti-Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature, that's your motto. I wanted to be a part of that initiative. I wanted to see Roseway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I want to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Space's Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. I've worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded and my equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you have found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast living outside the law than work under these conditions. A.H. Okay. Let's travel in that direction. These motherfucking bombs come out of nowhere, man. Give me all your loot. Appreciate it. Passcode to the armory in the old anti-Cleo storage. Okay. Okay, so it says the same security lockdown. Tired of itchy acid burns? Question mark. Try Anti-Cleo's Arsenital Burst Scented Moisturizing Cream. Alright, so employee ID 832420. Employee name Maria Volkova. Project Administrative Support Staff. Dr. Crane, pursuant to our conversations of the previous week, RE, why is the ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom? Question mark. I've dispatched Sullivan with the triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, I am currently the sole property manager for all three facilities, and I remain the only person required to sleep on site rather than in Roseway. According to human resources standards, my position entitles me to refreshment facilities of not less than 4 square meters. I spent all yesterday cleaning a man's arm out of a meat grinder, and I don't even have a damn shower out here. Fix it or I'm going to start breaking into your room and showering there. Then you can experience the joy of cleaning gristle out of your drain. Remember, I have entire crates of mag picks here. You know I can do it. Ruben, I'm starting to run low on caffeine supplements. Any chance you could bring some by? Question mark. I've had an urge to rearrange my storeroom all day. Maybe you can help with that again? Question mark. Or not? Question mark. We could hike to the terraformer. It's been a while since last time. Wind in my hair just quiet. I wouldn't mind that. Feels like all I do anymore is mop up viscera or sit here twiddling my thumbs. I don't know. You tell me. Mash. Anton, haven't heard back from you or the paperwork. There was a receipt of acknowledgement right on top. I expect you to sign and return it forthwith. While I have your eye, have you heard from Porter? Question mark. Doesn't seem like anyone's responding to my messages today. From our Porter, in brackets, new. Things are hairy out here. Lock the doors. Keep your head down. Stay safe, Mashenka. I'll come for you. And then inventory logs. So it's got the same employee ID and employee name, obviously. So intake 00473. Project Winter Blue Mount iteration 37 logged by a crane. Notes the usual issue, 5% incidence of side effect rising to 15% in 60 plus age bracket. Intake 00474. Mechanical sentry parts miss, which means miscellaneous, I think. Logged by our Porter. Notes recovered from Doc Orson. Dumped them back in the parts locker. Intake 00475. Cigarette ignition device, palm-sized, logged by O'Shaw. Inventory logged from personal use only. Requested a secured workroom to use in my off hours. Assigned a bench in the mechanical maintenance room of the armory. A splendid bonus. Alright. Let's go take on some bellends. Nice job.
stir here with just canned food.
Armory logs. Force Phlogia Synchrontron pistol. I know for a fact I haven't said that right. Force Phlogia Synchrontron pistol. Status functional. Untrained personnel must attend site safety seminar SO23 before using. As a seminar officer, it is not currently available. Recommend permanent secure storage. Ammunition miscellaneous. Current ammunition counts. Error ammunition entries not found. Please contact M. Volkova and request that ammunition entries be updated as soon as possible in order to maintain our stock for security personnel. Alright.
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been looking. Maintenance logs, week 1. 06's patrol route passed too close to the experimental subject pens. Now there's wrapped spit gunking up the servos
in its gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so guess we disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. Week